a list about one of the most iconic family sitcoms.
You got it, dude.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Full House moments. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking back at some of the most memorable moments with the Tanner family, whether they've made us laugh, cry, or hug it out. A lot of them hitting home in more ways than one. If you haven't caught up on Full House by now, there will be spoilers.
How rude!
Number 10. Adventures at Disney World. Jesse's performing at Disney World, and what was originally planned as a second anniversary with Becky turns into a family vacation.
Jesse, Uncle Jesse, we're coming to Florida with you.
No, you're not.
In addition to the usual attractions, the family has quite the eventful visit. Jesse tries to make time for Becky, Michelle is crowned princess for the day, much to Stephanie's envy, DJ hallucinates her boyfriend Steve everywhere, and Danny tries endlessly to propose to his girlfriend Vicky. To no avail. Each subplot ends happily, embodying some of the core Disney themes: love conquering all, and most important of all, following your dreams, as heavily emphasized during Jesse's concert dedicated to all the dreamers. Number 9. Steve Urkel's guest appearance. DJ and her friend Julie are trying to hide from Julie's annoying cousin, and so they ask Jesse and Danny to keep him busy. But they have no idea what they've agreed to.
How annoying could one kid be?
Honey, I'm home!
That's right, Julie's cousin is none other than Family Matters' own Steve Urkel, and he wastes no time doing what he does best: driving everyone crazy.
Well, I was born in Chicago on a cold winter night in 1976. My mom was in a great deal of pain and I was charging her. Okay.
Later on, however, he offers Stephanie some helpful advice about her new glasses.
The trick is to make them laugh with you before they laugh at you.
Though he disappears after said scene, Steve still manages to steal the show just by being his annoyingly geeky but kind-hearted self, bringing the best of both series together. Apparently, he made a habit of visiting other sitcoms.
Did I do that?
Number 8. DJ is accused of drinking. It's rare that the adults are the ones slipping up, but it happens. DJ catches her date drinking beer with his friends at the dance, and she chews them out for it.
You're drinking beer? Yeah, tastes horrible. Want some?
Unfortunately, Jessie winds up thinking that DJ was the one drinking, and no one believes her when she tells the truth, except little sister Stephanie.
I believe you, DJ.
Luckily, the truth is uncovered, and Jessie apologizes for jumping to conclusions. Let's face it, the world isn't always a safe place, but DJ's good judgment serves a strong example for younger audiences. Her stand is made all the more powerful when we later learn what really happened to her mom.
My mom died because of a drunk driver. I wasn't gonna lose my best friend the same way.
Number 7. DJ and Steve break up.
I stayed home for that? What am I doing with my life?
I don't know.
Since the start of season 6, DJ's been dating the boy of her dreams, Steve Hale. However, near the end of the next season, the spark begins to fade. While Steve is away for the week, DJ takes time to remember that there's more to her than being a girlfriend. She even conquers her fear of hiking up a steep mountain. When Steve comes home, he and DJ hike up the same mountain and face the truth they were too afraid to admit. The magic between them is gone. They break up but plan to remain close friends, reminding us that life doesn't end when a relationship does.
What you're talking about is a friendship. It's not a romance.
Number 6. Becky gives birth to the twins.
We are in Rebecca's very hospital room where she is about to give birth to twins.
For much of the first half of season 5, Jesse and Becky prepared to become parents, to twins. During Michelle's 5th birthday party, the big moment arrives. Of course, nothing ever goes smoothly for the Tanner clan. Jesse has to go into surgery, leaving Danny to coach Becky through the birth. Fortunately, Jesse, still loopy from the surgery, makes it in time for the twins' birth, though not exactly in the right mindset to help.
This is a pretty room.
After all the madness finally dies down, the world greets both Nikki and Alex Katsopoulos, and a new major chapter in Jesse and Becky's lives, graduating from aunt and uncle to mom and dad.
Beck, I'm so proud of you.
Number 5. Hole in the wall.
Hello, ladies.
Look, Deej, it's your evil mini twin.
Stephanie starts copying DJ to act more mature. a plan that ultimately backfires when the duo accidentally punch a hole in the wall of Danny's room.
Okay.
Now it's a race against time as they try to fix the mess. Luckily, they manage a clean getaway by tricking Danny with a silly improvised song.
Big finish. Dad! Dad! Dad!
Sure, DJ and Stephanie butt heads from time to time, but they make a pretty good team when they actually work together, as demonstrated by this successful little scheme. Showing that Stephanie's a cool kid when being herself, DJ doesn't have to worry about her little sister mimicking her anymore. One of them, anyway.
I'm back.
Number 4, Stephanie drives Joey's car.
What's wrong, Joey?
Nick.
Okay. What's wrong, Nick?
Stephanie is playing in Joey's car, but her pretend drive comes to a real crashing halt when she accidentally backs into the kitchen.
Whoa, Randy, whoa!
Frightened of the repercussions, Stephanie decides to run away, but it's kind of hard to hide a car wreck in a kitchen.
Maybe no one will notice.
Jessie convinces Stephanie to fess up, and she's ready to face punishment. But she's harder on herself than even Danny could be. All kids make mistakes, it's just a part of growing up. But no matter how bad Steph messes up, nothing will ever make her family stop loving her, which is the most valuable lesson of all in this episode.
There is nothing you could ever do that would make me stop hugging and kissing you.
She's not getting a license anytime soon, though. Number 3, Papouli's death. The Tanners know all too well about losing a family member, but it still stings when it happens again. Jessie's grandpa Papouli, who we met in an earlier episode, has come to visit and celebrate life.
That's why we dance, because we cannot contain our happiness.
Unfortunately, the fun is cut short next morning with heartbreaking news. Papouli has died in his sleep. Jessie starts shutting everyone out, and Michelle tries to be strong for her uncle. But their closeness reminds them of the benefits of a big family. You'll always have someone to cry with.
Is it okay to cry?
The episode ends with the two dancing in memory of Papouli, and we're left misty-eyed by this incredibly well-written, tragic episode. Number 2, Jessie and Becky's wedding. Having cast aside his woman-chasing ways, Jessie is finally ready to settle down and marry Becky. Almost. Wanting one last thrill before he settles down, Jessie convinces Joey to take him skydiving before the wedding ceremony.
You took him skydiving?
Unfortunately, he lands himself in jail. Luckily, Becky bails him out, and the two head off to the ceremony, where Jessie performs a beautiful cover to the Beach Boys' Forever, symbolizing his love for Becky lasting forever.
The love I have for you, live in your heart and be forever.
Tying the knot doesn't mean the adventure's over. On the contrary, it means the start of an all-new adventure, and the new Mr. and Mrs. Katsopoulos are in for quite the ride.
Shudder and knocked out, jailbird, sing, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock.
Before we unveil the best moment in the series, here are a few honorable mentions.
Oh, that's shame, Deej. You got everyone wrong. You're a disgrace to the entire family.
This is great. We should be mothers. Oh, yeah.
She doesn't know what sorry is. Michelle Smiley.
Number 1, the final scene. It's been a hectic week for the Tanners. And worst of all, Michelle gets amnesia after falling off her riding horse.
I remember these walls. I remember this bed. I remember it all.
The family tries to restore her memory with little throwbacks, but to no avail. What it does do, however, is remind them of what's really important in life, family and loved ones.
I mean, you were here, sweetheart, but it was like part of you was missing. So it was like part of all of us was missing.
Thankfully, Michelle's memory returns, and the Tanner clan once again embody what made this series so excellent. Despite the hardships and heartbreak they faced over the years, they pulled through it together, just like they always will. This was a beautiful and perfect way to say farewell to the cast, at least for the moment.
You guys sure you got this?
Yeah, you got some pretty big shoes to fill.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.